Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about 8B.4. Our mastery learning objective is I can calculate the measure of an inscribed angle, central angle, or an arc by understanding the relationship between the central angles and inscribed angles. So a couple of things just to recap. If you have a central angle uses our center as its vertex. That is equal to its inscribed or intercepted arc, right? So if we have this central angle right here, we know this angle, that is going to be equal to our intercepted arc right there, okay? So central angle equals its arc. If you have an inscribed angle, so that would be what's in red here. If you have what's in red, that's going to be 2 times what the arc is. So if you have 2 times our inscribed angle, that's going to also equal that same arc. So if we think about this, so if the central angle equals the arc, and 2 times an inscribed angle also equals the arc, what we can say then is a central angle, if you have it, also equals 2 times an inscribed angle. Right? Because saying a central angle is the same as saying the arc that it intercepts. So let's look at a couple of these examples and kind of determine what we have, either an inscribed or a central angle, and how to find the missing one. So first 2 examples are going to be given a central angle. So if we look at this, we are given that this angle, central angle, LNM. So let's use bright green, LNM. That is a central angle. So central, looking above our central angle, definitely equals our arc. So therefore, if I just label this Y, my central angle is 162 degrees. So that's going to be my arc, which is Y. If I'm trying to find out what X is my inscribed angle. So my inscribed angle is going to be 2 times an inscribed angle. Inscribed angle. And that's going to equal our arc. Well, 2 times our arc angle right there is X, so I'm going to put X. Our arc we just said is equal to 162. I want to solve for X here, so I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides. And I'm left with X equaling 81. So this right here is 81 degrees. Okay? These are my 2 answers. We worked with a central angle. We found our arc to give us our inscribed angle. So let's look at example number 2. Again, we see that we have a central angle. So again, central angle is 48. So a central angle is equal to its arc. So I'm going to use a Y again. And I'm going to say that our central angle is 48 degrees. Therefore, our Y is also 48 degrees. Central angle is equal to arc. If I'm looking at my inscribed angle now, so I see that X, DGF, 2 times my inscribed, I'm going to abbreviate here, inscribed angle equals my arc. So 2 times, I do not know what my inscribed angle is, so that's just X, right? Tells me it's X right there. But I do know that my arc is equal to 48 degrees. Try to solve for X. So that's being multiplied. I'm going to do the opposite operation and divide on both sides. So therefore, X is equal to 24 degrees. So this right here is 24. Nice. So sometimes you have a central angle. It's really nice. Literally just take your inscribed angle. Either you're dividing our central angle by 2 to get our inscribed. Now we're going to work in the other direction. Oops. Where you're given an inscribed angle, and now you want to find a central angle. So looking at this one, let me get a color here. Well, you can use blue. All right, so what are we given? We are given that D ADB is 32 degrees. So the first thing is, well, that's an inscribed angle. So I'm definitely going to be using the fact that 2 times my inscribed angle equals my arc. All right, well, 2 times, I know what my angle is, right? That's 32. I'm trying to figure out what this arc is, right? That would be my y that I just labeled right there. So the nice thing is I just need to multiply. 2 times 32 is 64 degrees. And that is my y. So if this is equal to 64 degrees, what's nice is that my central angle just equals my arc. Right? Central angle equals its intercepted arc. So therefore, if x is my central angle, my arc was 64, then x is equal to 64. Okay, next example here. If you have, check what we have. We have angle SRQ. SRQ is an inscribed angle. So again, 2 times our inscribed angle is equal to the arc. So 2 times my inscribed angle, which is 51 degrees, is going to equal my arc, which I didn't label, but we can say that this is y. So 2 times 51 is going to be 102. That's going to equal my arc, which is y, and that is the degrees there. So we do know that this is 102 degrees. We need to figure out what x is. So x is a central angle. What's nice is that our central angles here are equal to their arcs. So therefore, we can say central equals the arc. Our central angle was an x. My arc was 102 degrees. So therefore, x is 102 degrees. Okay, pretty straightforward, just remembering what you have and what the pattern is, right? If you have the arc, then you basically take half of it to find the inscribed angle. If you have the inscribed angle and you want to find the arc or central angle, you literally just double it, right? You multiply it by 2, because the nice thing is our central angle is equal to the arc. All right, that brings us to the end of this video. So go ahead and work on this activity, and there is a little mini quiz. Good luck.